Broadcom 2V0-17.25 exam practice questions with explanations are available in the video for you to study. When designing a VMware Cloud Foundation (VCF) environment, which factor is most important for accurate CPU capacity planning? A. Number of physical cores available per SC host. B. Number of concurrent virtual switches configured per host. C. Virtual machine workload characteristics and peak CPU demand. D. Business continuity and disaster recovery strategy. The answer is C. CPU capacity planning in VMware Cloud Foundation focuses on understanding VM workload profiles, utilization patterns, and peak demand. While host cores, networking, and DR strategy are important considerations, workload demand drives how much CPU capacity is truly required to avoid performance bottlenecks. In VMware vSphere licensing, which edition includes the full feature set such as Distributed Resource Scheduler, DRS, High Availability, HA, and vMotion? A. Essentials. B. Standard. C. Enterprise Plus. D. Foundation. The answer is C. The Enterprise Plus edition of VMware vSphere provides the most advanced capabilities, including DRS, HA, vMotion, storage DRS, and advanced networking features. Essentials and Standard editions are limited, while Foundation is a base-level option designed for smaller environments. When designing a VMware Cloud Foundation (VCF) cluster to ensure high availability and optimal resource utilization, which considerations are most relevant? A. Use Distributed Resource Scheduler (DRS) to balance workloads automatically. B. Apply vSAN storage policies to maintain redundancy and data availability. C. Configure network segmentation dedicated for vMotion traffic. D. Enable SSH for all users on SC hosts to simplify management. The answer is ABC. For HA and resource optimization in VCF clusters, DRS ensures workloads are distributed efficiently across hosts. vSAN storage policies provide redundancy and maintain storage availability during failures. Dedicated vMotion network segmentation ensures smooth workload migration without contention. Enabling SSH for all users by default is a security risk and not a design best practice. In a vSphere virtual network design, which technology is primarily used to isolate traffic and provide Layer 2 segmentation between workloads? A. NIC teaming. B. VLAN tagging. C. Jumbo frames. D. VMware tools. The answer is B. VLAN tagging, IEEE 802.1q, is the standard method to separate traffic at Layer 2 in a vSphere network, ensuring isolation between different types of workloads, e.g., management, vMotion, storage. NIC teaming improves availability, bandwidth, jumbo frames optimize MTU size, and VMware tools is for VM operations, not network isolation. In a VMware vSphere or Cloud Foundation environment, Which datastore types are commonly used to host virtual machine files? A. VMFS datastores on block-based storage. B. NFS datastores accessed over an IP network. C. CIFS, SMB shares for storing virtual machine disks. D. vSAN datastores distributed across SHI cluster nodes. The answer is Abed. VMFS, on Fiber Channel or ISCSI block storage, and NFS are traditional datastore types supported by vSphere. vSAN provides a cluster-wide datastore using local disks across SHI hosts, commonly used in VCF. CIFS, SMB is not supported for VM datastores. It's typically used for file shares, not hosting VM disks. When deploying SHI across multiple hosts in a VMware Cloud Foundation environment, which method provides the most automated and scalable installation process? A. Mounting an ISO file and installing SHI manually on each server. B. Using a scripted installation or VMware auto-deploy. C. Copying an existing SHI disk image to additional hosts. D. Running installation directly through the vSphere client. The answer is B. For large-scale deployments, auto-deploy or scripted installations are the most efficient and automated methods. Manual ISO installs and vSphere client installs are time-consuming, while copying disk images is unsupported and error-prone. Which management actions can an administrator perform on a virtual machine through vCenter Server? A. Create snapshots and revert to them. B. Configure the physical NIC driver on the SHI host. C. Clone or convert the VM to a template. D. Modify the number of CPUs and memory assigned to the VM. The answer is ACD. Snapshots can be created, reverted via vCenter for point-in-time recovery. Cloning and templating are supported VM lifecycle operations in vCenter. CPU and memory settings can be modified through VM hardware configuration. Physical NIC driver configuration is performed on the SHI host, not from vCenter. In a vSphere environment, what is the best practice for enforcing the principle of least privilege when assigning user access? A. Assign the administrator role to all users at the vCenter root level. B. Create custom roles with specific privileges and apply them at the required scope. C. Enable SSH access for all SHI hosts and allow direct root login. D. Disable vCenter single sign-on, SSO, to simplify authentication. The answer is B. The principle of least privilege means giving users only the rights needed to perform their tasks. In vSphere, this is achieved by creating custom roles with granular privileges and assigning them at the appropriate level, object, folder, or cluster. Assigning administrator to everyone, enabling root SSH, or disabling SSO all violate security best practices. When configuring storage for an SHI host in a vSphere or VMware Cloud Foundation environment, which configurations are required to ensure stability and availability? A. Correctly configured storage adapters such as ISCSI initiators. B. Datastore heartbeats to support HA cluster monitoring. C. Multipathing policies to provide redundancy for storage connectivity. D. Raw device mapping of host USB drives for production workloads. The answer is ABC. Storage adapters, ISCSI, FC, NVMe, must be properly defined for connectivity. Datastore heartbeats are essential for HA clusters to distinguish host failures from storage, network issues. Multipathing policies provide path redundancy, ensuring continuous storage access. USB raw device mapping is not supported or recommended for production environments. During maintenance, which vSphere feature allows an administrator to migrate a running virtual machine from one host to another without downtime? A. vSphere replication. B. vMotion. C. vRealize orchestrator. D. Storage DRS. The answer is B. vMotion enables live migration of running VMs between hosts with zero downtime, preserving network connections and VM state. vSphere replication is for VM replication, not live migration. vRealize orchestrator automates workflows but doesn't move VMs live. Storage DRS optimizes storage placement but doesn't migrate powered-on VMs between hosts.